What I was saying was things are getting so specialized nowadays. I saw this. It's crazy. You see crazy stuff on television.
Right.
I don't know how much television you watch.
A little. It's right in front of me every day.
Yeah, I like television. But so apparently now, what I was saying was
the funny thing is we have a job where we get paid to watch TV.
It's true.
Part of our job is we watch TV.
But
that's kind of weird.
What I was saying was so apparently now they have lunch meat that is specifically made for deaf people.
Oh, I was hoping we weren't going to go there.
The Grown Man Record Night Show is live on the Program Air. Watch it now by staying
the Program Air.
Staying tuned on it.
We don't have to go back to that.
What,
that subject?
Deaf meat?
Deaf meat. Would you like to have my son?
Always on. We're always on. We're always on.
We shouldn't always be on.
No, we're always on.
We shouldn't always be on, though.
Yeah, you would think. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Grown Man Record Night. We appreciate you joining us for this 307th episode of the program. Glad to have, we're doing a little glitchy little video thing going on now.
It's hot as a motherfucker.
Yitch. That's so irritating.
That's part of it's old school
part of the charm.
Kachanga coming back.
You're not on a cable, are you, Jay?
You're going all high tech. You're trying to go all high tech, but Kachanga says, don't forget about me.
I think Jay's on the cable.
You got a Kachanga graphic?
Somewhere. There's a Kachanga in here somewhere.
I don't think you get Kachangas anymore, but this is all about Kachanga.
Kachangas they're around. That is really irritating. I don't. We did music all tonight, right? Like we've been doing music all night
with the camera.
With the camera.
Not seeing that Kachanga.
None of this flick thing.
It's really not the camera.
It's something when we start doing the show where the thing starts flickering like that. It drives me bananas. Maybe it's a color thing. I don't know. Maybe let's hold real still while we do it. I think it's because Jay's on a cable. Jay's got to be on a cable.
No, Jay's not on a cable.
All right. Well, we appreciate everybody.
He may be giving off a field that
because
the connector between two cables is right below his ass.
Yeah.
And so he's giving off some kind of a field.
His aspirin.
That affects. That's a Jay, like a asp Kachanga.
Jay's aspirin bottle. Hey, what's up? Everybody that's joining us. We got Mervyn Griffin here, AZ Mick, Aaron Griffin. What's up, buddy? Rowe. Shane Rocky's in here. Dead Wax. What's up, man? Back from his own live stream earlier tonight. Able to do his own shit now, which is fantastic.
That's a busy man.
Thump Finger. Woo! Getting in here. Brian doing big news. Wanted to let everybody know that make sure you subscribe to us. If you're new to the program, go and hit that subscribe button. Don't cost you no money about it. Hit like. Hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. If you're interested in supporting the stream, and we promise everything that goes back into the program that we do here goes to buying cables and bullshit. It doesn't go to records or liquor. I know what you're thinking already. So wipe it out of your brain. We'll wipe it out of there. Wipe it. This only does for stuff for the stream when we ask for this. There's a link in the description if you want to contribute that way. If you do, you could be a member of the Top Shot Club, and I have. Hey, thanks, Dead Wax. Yeah, we enjoyed doing the entry last week, man. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool.
I updated the Top Shot graphic.
You did.
If you want to be a Grown Man Record Night Top Shot, it's high cotton. Just add vinyl. Look at here now. Boom. Aaron Griffin. Strong. Making those strong, controlled movements like a fucking offensive lineman right up the middle. $55 leading the pack. He is the Grown-Man Record Night top shot. Nate Bouchard combined with 25, and Not John, $10.
I say you start spending some of that cash.
That's our top three. Top
you
three.
Need a new lamp pole.
Yeah, I know.
I think that's top. Go to a freaking.
Should we spend all this money and get this flickering to stop?
No.
No.
No. That's exploratory.
That's
you
exploratory.
don't know what the price. That can be costly.
That's like doing
but right now, if
stress test.
If the light, what we're using as a light stand bites the dust, and it very well could any moment tonight.
Yeah, it could.
That would be a major problem here.
Things are strung
In
together.
fact, it may kill Jay because he's right under it.
Well, he's had a good run. So yeah, get involved, get aggressive, be a Grown-Man Record Night top shot. You may end up getting a special surprise package, and we'll talk about that a little more later, Steve. So anyway, but thanks so much for everybody that's donated. We don't expect that, we don't require it. It's not a thing, but it's been very cool.
No,
folks that it's just for funsies, and man,
it's weirdness is what it is.
You guys that have thrown money in, it's been crazy.
It's been nuts.
You can give 69 cents, Shane. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
69.
Ooh, I'll go buy me a gumball with a naked lady on it. Say what? I like naked ladies now.
Says y'all look red. I'll tell you, I look red because this place has an effect on me. The
Steve
heat,
does turn
the
red.
heat in this place kind of gets to an old man, you know.
Who said we look red?
Shane.
Yeah.
No. Frog Dog TV.
Oh, that's Chim Chim.
Oh, it is.
That's Chim Chim.
Okay.
You look red.
Go fuck yourself.
Communist. Yeah.
Is he the one drinking Maker's Mark?
No, that was Electric Banana. We were talking bourbon. Jeff's my bourbon guy.
Jeff is a bourbon guy. He's also your friend in rock and roll.
He's my friend in rock and roll. That's when I need to ask a bourbon question, I always go to Jeff. But what is it, Jay? How about a microphone for it? You tag me in a picture? Okay, we're not saying any of that on the air.
Okay, then.
No.
You don't need to be on the mic for that, Jay.
No. Inappropriate.
Wash your mouth out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Street cred. Jay earned some street cred. I'll give it to him.
Was it Matt Lauer?
Good afternoon. Yeah, it was. Yeah. If you guys didn't check out last week's show, you will not know that we reached a very pinnacle moment in Grown-Man Record Night last week. We reviewed our 600th potato chip.
That's a chip chat topic.
Yeah. No. But I just wanted to
getting
remind everybody that we have made this lovely form that Sweet Tea has compiled for years and years for us. The chip sheet. It's in the description. Click on that.
Yeah, but I was going to say that belongs to the chip chat.
Yeah, but
portion of the show.
Let me tell you a little secret about Grown-Man Record Night. 3/4 of the motherfuckers watching right now will not be watching during chip chat. Nobody hangs around for that long, and that's okay. God bless you. But I look at the metrics.
Then move it up.
21, 22 minutes is our top few times. Yeah, Jay doesn't even hang around that time. But anyway, for the folks, look, there's a link in the description. You can see all 600 chips.
600.
Broken down by show, brand, flavor, and comments. So click on that link and check out that spreadsheet. Trish has put a lot of work into this.
Last week was 600?
Yeah.
You did those Taco Bell chips, didn't you?
Sure we did.
You don't remember.
Sure we did.
They were good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I bought.
See you, Randy. Thanks for stopping by, man.
I bought my wife a bag because it was a small bag that we had here. There's no way that was going to make it home.
What's up, Trish? I see you in there. I be seeing you. Oh, you're not leaving? Oh, good. I'm so glad. I thought you may have to go, man. I ain't gonna judge nobody. I don't get nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? That's you got me. Randy got me. Give me a lick on the arm. Lick it. Lick it. Randy got me. Lick it. All right. I didn't mean a real lick. I was giving you a chance to punch me in the arm.
Oh, lick it.
All right. So anyhow, check out that chip sheet, man. It's bonkers, especially going back and reading some of the comments.
I could have hit you with controlled, quick, explosive moves.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we stretch out before the program. We get our quads milky, son. Let me tell you something. Our quads get so milky flexed before we do the show that we're ready for all those explosive movements that come with rock and roll music. Fuck, what are we talking about here? Well, we'll talk. Me and Jay went to a wrestling match last Saturday.
How was that?
Big time business.
I think y'all made it on TV, didn't you?
We're all over pay-per-views. I'm wearing my TBS 605 shirt.
You should have wore your Grown Man Record Night shirt.
Yeah, I can't find it. It's in the under some. Yeah, there was a hot chick at a liquor store said something
You should
about
have
it.
taken a bunch with you and given them away.
Yeah.
Or trade them.
Yeah, and when I sat down,
trade them for a handy.
well, inappropriate. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, check it out.
You went to wrestling.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Who won wrestling?
The good guys.
The good guy.
Did you hear about Woodstock?
Mm-hmm.
So what happened was Woodstock, they
said, no, we can't.
they canceled it.
Yeah.
And I wrote this thing down in the rundown about how Woodstock was canceled, and it was like a big deal. I was kind of slipped by me, but then as of like late today, saw an email that like some of the organizers were like, no, we're still going to do it.
That's a food truck festival.
It's going to turn into a big food truck festival. Wouldn't that be funny? Woodstock is reduced to a food truck. No, I don't know, but they're still talking about doing it. The organizers say we're
I've been
still
in line for 3 days to get a crab roll.
They say we're still doing it. The financial backers are the ones that are like, yeah, not so much.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, and they're going to say they do it, and they'll try to do it, and they'll do it really shittily because the financial backers are not putting the money.
You saying Woodstock would have been a good topic for the monologue? Yeah, but how many Joe Cocker jokes can I do in one segment? Or
Joe Cocker jokes?
Or Country Joe and the Fish. The only fish that I know about that happened at Woodstock. What's that? Is the mic not on? The only fish I know about at Woodstock was the girl that. Is this? Well, so anyway, that's weird that it's like it's on and it's off. They're which is
it's not a thing.
It's really not a thing. Although I didn't know. I know they were trying to redo it, but I went back and looked at like who was supposed to be there, and they were trying to make it like stretch the ages.
Sure.
But the real stretch the ages, I saw David Crosby, Santana, John Fogerty, which is kind of hard to believe, all the way to like Jay-Z, Chance the Rapper, and Miley Cyrus.
Say Chance the Rapper?
That sounds terrible to me. I'm sorry. All of that just sounds awful. I'm not interested in that at all. It's Cocker jokes. We're lowbrow here, baby. What can I tell you? Yeah, the thing was, Corey, that's right. No insurance company will touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. Like, oh, we saw what happened at the first one. Holy shit, how did 1,200 people not die?
Show us your Joe Cocker.
So anyway. It's going nowhere fast.
Oh, Lord.
You know, we're big on Bob Moog here.
Oh, yes, Robert Moog and the Moog Festival.
Moog Fest, which just wrapped up, I believe.
I believe it did. And they
Durham
had,
this time.
I mean, it's a lot of DJ artists, and it's just, I'm not interested in it much anymore. And it's in Durham. It used to be in Asheville. Sometimes they'll get a classic artist to come, like they'll, Kraftwerk or Tangerine Dream, or
Yeah.
this year they had Thomas Dolby, but he didn't show up. So
Really?
yeah, he pulled out.
Oh, that's kind of whack, man.
Yeah.
See, it's weird, man. I'm not getting. I'm not getting all these chats, but that's all right. I'll see what's happening. What's up, Brohammer? See, I didn't see Brohammer's chat because I wasn't clicked over in the right. That's all right. I'm figuring it out.
You're young.
Controlled, quick, explosive moves. That's what Grown Man Record Night's all about. That's what I'm talking about. Did you? Not in so many words. How many words was it?
I just read Shane Rod.
Yep, Brohammer. No, so you don't know nobody. Hang on, I'm sorry. I'm refreshing stuff, trying to get everything crisp. Just
I actually wasn't going to come tonight.
how many times have you said that, Steve?
A lot.
I know. Well, we're glad when you do come, though.
Well, there's certain times I need to stay kind of in a rhythm, and I think this is one of those weekends where I need to at least do something what's normal to me, which this is abnormal for most people, but this is normal to me because
That sounds like some hippie shit to me.
there's
boy.
so much going on this weekend. It's like I just want to do something which seems normal.
Are you talking a biorhythm?
Nah.
No, that is true though. Like Friday night, if I'm like, oh, I stay up and I drink and I do this, that, and then Saturday night I go like, drink. As long as it's kind of similar, it's when it's completely abnormal where it's like it's rough on you because you've been up and you're not used to being up late, or you're drunk and you're not used to being drunk, or you know what I mean? It's a situation you're not used to being in. That's exactly, yeah.
I mean, like a Jimmy Buffett fan.
Yeah, I've talked legendarily about the Buffett fan that I don't drink the whole year, but when Buffett comes in town, it's Buffett. And I had 4 beers before everybody played, and I'm throwing up in the trash can in the hallway before it even starts. It's because you don't drink a beer just hanging out during the rest of the damn year.
I need a Clamato.
You know, it's something else I'm still getting pissed off at, man. I almost said some shit earlier, but I figured some people would run their lip. And I had low tolerance for the lip today.
Okay.
Is all these chicks on Instagram that every time you got to show a record, you're sitting there with your butt shorts on or your titty balls hanging out or whatever. And God bless you, because I'm a red-blooded American male and I love all that kind of shit like anybody else. But you can't show a Sabbath record without poking your ass out, and there's something about it that really, really rubs me the wrong way.
Well, on the good side of that, though, it's good to know that if Sabbath were to play somewhere, it wouldn't just be a bunch of 18-year-old boys and boys
Yeah,
anymore.
like a Rush concert.
Or any. There were a lot of. It wasn't just Rush, but
Yeah. Huh?
progressive rock, hard rock.
Yeah. That shit, I mean, I know a lot of people like that stuff, and it's rampant on Instagram more than any other place, but all these like, oh, I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. That's one of my favorite songs, Randy. I get together with my friends, and I know what you're thinking, but I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking. Yeah, I hate all that shit. Anyway, what else I got in here I was going to talk about? I was talking about Bob Moog. We love Moog and the Moog Fest. And apparently there's this a documentary that may be coming out. It's called I Dream of Wires. It ended up being crowdfunded to finish up the post-production on the shit. It follows Moog's daughter, Michelle Moog Kusa, on an emotional road trip across the U.S. and U.K. It talks all about her dad, and it's got stuff from Gene Michael Jerry, Gary Newman, and Rick Wakeman. The initial cost was funded by a 2016 Kickstarter, but Wave Shaper Media is now aiming to raise $40,000 on Indiegogo to cover the post-production cost. I mean, pretty cool. I'm not telling you I'm going to give any money
I
to
wish
it.
Keith Emerson was still alive to be a part of that. 'Cause he
Yeah.
really had some great stories to tell about Bob.
I think
'Cause when
Abraham
Bob
Lincoln
first-
could
when
probably
Bob
weigh
first
in on
came
that.
to England to see what the Moog could do, Keith Emerson was playing Lucky Man for him. He's like, oh, I get it. I see where this is going.
Yeah, it's funny. I thought Jonathan has a used Dan Deacon record up there, but it's like a single.
What is it? I don't remember.
It's a single, but I was like, oh, it's like $10 or something for like, oh, Double D.
Danny Deacon.
Let's get it in here, everybody, one time. Put your hands in, everybody. Put your damn hands in.
I think if I did it would look weird to see him.
Yeah,
Oh.
that'd look weird.
That's not good.
Let's see what else I got. You know, I feel like we've talked about in the last year or so. We talked about Prince more than probably any other artist except maybe David Bowie. Where I stopped talking about Bowie reissue, box set, special edition, demo, whatever. But the Prince estate has collected these previously unreleased Prince demos in a new compilation called Originals. 15 tracks, been selected by Troy Carter on behalf of the Prince estate and Jay-Z. Includes several tracks from the early 80s that were later recorded by artists like Tom, Vanity, and Sheila E., Bangles.
Who represents the Prince estate? Because that's a family yanking left and right for pieces of that.
July 19th it comes out, but that's my point of this is I'm beginning to get, I was already kind of leery of the Prince estate. You know how Prince was. You know how he felt about stuff like that. All these reissues popping out, which is great for collectors and music fans. His shit's being used on commercials. You've heard Prince songs on commercials. You would have never heard that before.
But do you think...
So what's happening?
But do you think Hendrix would have wanted all the shit to come out of his that never got released? He probably was pretty, into making sure his shit was perfect.
I think he was pretty into that. I think Prince was...
But now everybody you have tons of those records.
All those posthumous...
I've got this record. I've never seen any of these songs on any of his albums,
Yeah, well, here's my only thing about that is I think Hendrix was kind of not necessarily in favor of that. Prince was vehemently opposed to that kind of shit.
Well, back then, Hendrix's day was less business for all the artists.
Yeah, I don't think he cared. He just didn't aim out for that. But Prince made no mincemeat about it. He didn't like shit like that. He didn't want any of his shit released, and now it's everywhere. So if you respect that artist, do you buy that stuff that comes out that may come out in a little sketchy way? Or do you respect the artist that you love so much, kind of wishes and what they thought? Drop us a comment. Smash that like button. No, I don't know. What do you guys think, though? I mean, do you stick by what you think the artist would have liked? Or you've been like, oh, the family's releasing some shit he beat out in the potty when he was 3 years old, and I've got these Hendrix.
I guess just know what you're getting into and you get into it. And if you want it, do it. And if you want to support the family, support the family.
Yeah. Oh, what? Possibility of a new Desert Sessions per Josh Homme. Ooh, good info sharing. That's some serious business right there. The only thing I got to King Crimson Beat reissue came out today.
Yeah.
I don't know about that label that released it.
I didn't like the sound of the original Beat. It was my least favorite sounding King Crimson album. It's besides Earthbound and USA.
Oh, well, yeah.
Of the studio albums, I thought Beat didn't have a good mastered sound to the disc.
It's also a one that I bought.
If they fix that, that might be something I might need to add to my collection.
It's also one that I bought because it was like, oh, it's a King Crimson, and I can't pass it up, and it's not my favorite. And I kind of put it off and listened to it, but didn't. And like one day I put it on, and it 100% blew me away.
Right.
And I was
it'll do that.
Why have I not been listening to this record?
Of that era, of those three albums, it's my least favorite. Three of a Perfect Pair, or Lark's Tongue and Aspect, Three of a Perfect Pair, and Beat in that order for me.
For sure. And by that standard, it's why you never listen to Beat. But when I do put on Beat, I'm like, holy shit.
It has some great stuff on it.
Terrific stuff.
I don't like the sound of it.
But anyway, it's fantastic stuff. But speaking of that, another reissue that came out today was Angel's Egg Gong.
Really?
Yeah, and this is part of what's called the trilogy.
Sure.
And you have the trilogy, right?
The Teapot Trilogy, or the Pot-Headed Pixies. Yeah.
Fourth studio album came out in '73. This is a limited 180-gram clear vinyl press. It's digitally remastered.
Who's it by?
The reissue label. I didn't see.
Some people complained about
no, originally released on Virgin. I don't know, but I know they released one just recently. So it's whoever's doing these recent reissues.
Of the three, That might be my favorite. You is really, really good. The first one's my least favorite, although it's kind of establishes the whole thing. It's important, but I think the music gets better as it goes along. And that one, Angel Egg, is really, really good.
I know enough to know that I really love Gong and what they do. I don't know enough to like seriously have an intelligent conversation about it.
Sure.
But
maybe you shouldn't have an intelligent conversation.
No.
It's Gong.
Well, yeah. I do know that what I've heard I really love, and I know you got that. I listened to it digitally a few times, and you've got that box set, and it's
basically
all of that's great.
Some Englishmen and a lady who got so stoned they couldn't fix their visas in France, so they got stuck there and formed their own band.
Yeah.
You know, stayed,
where's he at before?
Stayed stoned. What?
What was the band before?
Soft Machine.
Soft Machine. Yeah. So yeah, we got some of that business. Let's play it right now. Nope.
One day, we'll get to a platform where we can do that.
Yeah, wouldn't that
Right
be
in the middle.
great?
Like, let me show you this little riff here. You know, just drop the needle on something.
Oh no. Aaron, you better not have, bro. You better not.
What?
Sorry, I've got these AOL discs. Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Aaron, you didn't just do this.
He's got to quit doing that.
Hey man, we can't be doing that.
Turn it down.
Turn it down.
Reject it.
Wait, I'll just.
Oh wait, you're not.
What's happening?
I think you need to do a shot.
Let's get aggressive. It's shot time. Aaron Griffin with the $35 donation. 30 freaking $5. You get one of these, brother. Look at that. Woo! Come on. You want to get aggressive. It's right there.
Now, I will say that all the moonshine's been drank.
Yeah, we're down to.
I don't know. We're just going to do shots.
That's Jay.
I'm going to drink tequila.
I'm pour you a shot, Jay. You use my.
I got some Cuervo 18.
No. You got to do it on camera. Yeah, you got it. Don't be pussy about it. That's $35, Jay.
Get in there, Jay.
Get in. I want to see something about.
Jay.
Is it clean?
Jay.
I've not put my rib tip on that. Get on there.
Curb.
Curb. Come on, a little more. No, another one.
What?
Another one.
All right, 30.
Another one. That was pussy shot. 2 pussies equal 1 regular. There we go. Let's get it in here, everybody. Aaron, you don't have to do that shit anymore, man, but God bless you. Oh, wait. Man, you are just balling it. I want to come work for your company. Aaron, you get an opportunity. I'll allow it in the chat. Let's plug your business in the chat, Aaron.
Aaron, you get
I want to get if
you
you
get
if you
big.
want if you want to. I'm doing a jalapeno pickle in mine.
you get big. You need a writer, producer. You need a videographer, editor.
Let's be honest.
Can deliver chips.
Let's be
I
honest.
have many years experience delivering chips.
Sooner or later, I'm going to be a convicted sex offender, so I'm going to need a job because they'll kick me out from the corporate job.
You need a driver.
And I'll need a driver.
I'm a driver. That's
Aaron's
probably my best skill is probably a driver.
Aaron's got a nice car.
He always had like an old guy car.
No. He's got a Chrysler 300.
Okay. He's got a rapper car.
Yeah, Jay hates
He's
the
got a-
money tips.
He's got a hip hop car.
Here comes a jalapeno pickle shot just for you, man.
Yeah, you got
Skull.
Where's that pickle jar? Let me see that.
Oh yeah, baby. These jalapeno
These are Del Monte fiery jalapeno lime pickle chips. Some of them are just flat out jalapenos, but
yeah, there are
it's
some.
almost like a bread and butter, but it's not sweet.
It tastes a little like a butthole, covered with perfect.
It's like a half sour.
It's a good pick.
It's like a half sour.
Good pick. You guys pickle fans? Leave me a chat. Leave me a comment. Your favorite pickle.
Leave me a chat.
Oh, and another.
Chattel.
Shane says we need another absence show.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Now that's aggressive.
I don't remember that.
Those absinthe
I should
shows.
go back and watch.
That's actually more aggressive than moonshine. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
We should keep a little one of those little bottles of absinthe in glass. That's like
I could do that.
that's a $50 break the
Break
glass.
glass upon.
Because that's serious business. You guys are too kind though. Thank you so, Aaron. You're the man. Thank you so much for that. That's crazy talk. It's nonsense, Aaron. So what was it? That's what this is going to talk about. Let's talk about what we played. Let's get into it. I got to find the graphic about that.
What
Well-
we played.
Not compared to the last few weeks, man. You know,
Oh,
we've
hey Jay, will you
butt
wrap
jacked.
that record up and send it over here? It's on the right table. On the right table. That's part of what we played.
You know, I was thinking about this week shaving all my head and my face and just leaving a mustache. Then I was like, I'll look like the singer from Fabulous Thunderbirds. Our mustaches in my family do that same kind of angled thing.
Johnny Van Zandt?
Isn't that the goal?
No, it's not the goal, Jay.
We could like Earl Strickland.
Earl Strickland, baby. Earl the Pearl? Who
There
wants
you
to talk
go.
billiards? Greensboro's very own Earl the Pearl Strickland. Aaron says put that money toward the organizing the putt-putt tournament. That's
Oh.
right, man.
Down payment.
That's right.
Franchise.
We were looking at that earlier, man. We were talking about, check this out. Imagine in a perfect world, you know, where like Jesus Christ is not only cool guy Jesus Christ, but he's also got like real big boobs and like wears a bikini all the time. We own a official
Yeah.
brand name putt-putt,
A real putt-putt.
real putt-putt. But you go inside, you got the arcade, but it's like a classic vintage arcade
Pool table.
that sells beer with pool tables. We also got a record store that's got like toys and games and sneakers.
You
and
also
shit
need
like that.
you also need a stage set up with instruments just ready when you're ready to go up there and play. Just go up there and play.
Yeah, or you have like a little like in stores,
Yeah.
but a little record store putt-putt. Record store putt-putt.
Yeah,
What's
you
the
don't
cost?
Leave,
We
you
got-
don't leave your instruments out because fuckers will come in there and
Yeah,
want to play them.
Corey's talking about what's the
English.
price. What's the franchisee price, Jay? Jay said there's 3 levels. Bottom floor,
What, a putt-putt?
300,000
What,
to
a
get your,
putt-putt?
yeah, to get your ding dong on the door, 300,000.
300,000.
Like either
Nowadays?
it was either 1 million or 3 million. I think it was 1 million for the top tier.
You're talking about 1975.
No, today.
That's crazy because nobody has putt-putt franchises anymore.
What if you just made your own franchise and then called it putt-putt?
Yeah, then whatever. I mean, you could do Grown Man Record Night,
I
miniature
mean,
golf,
shit, go to
and whatever.
Myrtle Beach. Miniature golf is like on
Yeah, but
every corner.
to me, nostalgic-wise, how dope would it be to have a legit,
Well, sure.
like, yeah. But if you want to charge that kind of money for a dying piece of
Well,
shit,
what if you just made it look
No.
exactly like a putt-putt and just called
Okay,
it poop-poop
For the low level,
get a mic, Jay? Is that on?
or
for
put-put?
the low
Put-put.
level, you have to have a net worth of $1 million and it's $200,000 to buy it.
Wow.
For the high level, you have to have a net worth of $3 million
Woo!
and you have to invest $500,000.
That's hot.
That's
That-
high cotton.
That's high cotton. Aaron says he's have to do a lot more than $35 donations. Yeah. Well,
No.
no, don't do that. But we're gonna pull it together. We'll make it happen. Man, we'll get it going. Miniature golf, record store, games and sneakers. Me and Jay got a sneaker game going now. Y'all can't
Record
stop
store.
us.
Side hustle. Let's go.
Side hustle. Y'all can't stop us. Get up on it.
Jay selling sneakers.
You can't sit under this table and wear Jordans, motherfucker. I'm sorry for the language. I'm sorry, everybody. I get a little. I'm sorry.
Getting banned in a couple
There is a south of the border putt-putt.
nations.
Woo.
Yeah. Is it
Honey,
still there?
hush.
Still there?
If you're still there, it is. What are we talking about? What we played?
Yep. Get it started.
Numero uno.
Numero uno.
Wrong direction.
On the table.
All that you put it on the wrong side.
I didn't start it.
That
Yeah,
goes-
I
no,
didn't
that goes
put
in
anything down.
That
you
goes in the
fucker.
back. That goes in the. No,
I
you
didn't do
did. That
any
one.
of that. Oh,
That
you
one.
turned it around. That's
No,
what
you
happened.
turned it. Left on the table from last week, the Dead Wax contest entry for locality of my numero uno, which is baloney. My numero uno is Code 7, the rescue. And if you guys don't know Code 7, we talked about them last week. But you know one thing I really effed up about last week? I showed Code 7, which is a band we played with for a long time, and they're such a great band and got a lot of national notoriety. But grab that, Jay, and sit that mug down there. Sit on the floor now. What I didn't mention, what I wanted to do was numero uno for the North Carolina contest because we're fucking badass. My own band, the 5Ls, one of the only sealed copies of our last CD left called Missing Man Formation.
Sealed? You say sealed?
Sealed in honor of our bass player that passed away. That's not a picture of him, but just because it's sealed, I figured I'd show this. It's a sealed copy of our very last CD called Missing Man Formation, which I stole from Iron Eagle, if you guys are 80s fans. Bo passed away in an automobile accident. Get that up there, man. You can see a little picture of Bo on there. And it's a sealed copy of the 5Ls. And anybody wants some tracks from the 5Ls or wants to jam that shit out, holler at me. I know there's a bunch of live shit on YouTube and stuff, but I got some album tracks.
How much will you sell that for?
Nah, I'm not going to hang on
How
to
much
that.
will you sell that
No,
for?
I'll hang on to it.
$500.
No. Jay, don't open it! No. Rap. Grown Man
Write
Button
that down.
Night. What's up, Michael Cron?
Write that down. That'd be good.
Oh, invest in JFCs next to KFCs. That's what you do, man.
Right
That's what
next.
you do.
Is that like the Lowe's Home Depot thing where they always
Iron
put
Eagle.
right next to each other?
Road to the Gypsy. Woo! Come on, baby. Come on.
Road of the Gypsy.
Yeah, and you can deal with me, Doug Masters.
Iron Eagle. Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Chappie! I can do better now. Hang on. Chappie!
I wish we could get a tight of you doing that.
Oh, we can go back and freeze it. Like the end of a Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Well, so what's all this? Yo, how about some jazz? You guys like jazz? You like jazz sharpened up like a number 2 pencil? So it's so pointy, it hurts to even write with it. That's what this record reminds me of. It's a Hank Mobley quintet, I believe it is. Sextet. Listen to these players, bro. And I forgot this was a Blue Note. It's a Blue Note 1560. Donald Byrd, John Jenkins, Hank Mobley, Bobby Timmons, Wilbur Ware. Philly Joe Jones is on this.
I don't know Philly Joe Jones.
But it's a legit Blue Note, man. Forgot. I pulled that out because I love Hank Mobley, and then I'm like, oh, yo, wait, this is a Blue Note. Totally forgot about that. Legit.
The high
Sextant.
the most high class
You guys like-
label in jazz.
Of course. Well,
Without question.
Black and Silver Verve.
No, I
Come
still
on.
put Blue Note
Come
over
on.
that.
Actually, I'll do this for Dig of the Week right now. Look down that box. Grab that cassette tape.
What?
We're all big fans of, or at least me and Steve are fans of Laurie Anderson. You may know her from Oh Superman.
Big Science album.
Oh, Mom and Dad.
We saw her. We saw her in concert.
We saw her live
a
at
few years
Salem
ago. It was
College.
pretty cool,
Yeah, it was
actually.
really cool. She was married to Lou Reed for a very long time.
No, she's not on Basket.
Oh, Deadwax, you saw her live in the 90s. She's incredible,
Yeah,
man.
we saw her like maybe 5 years ago.
Right after Lou Reed died.
Was it after he died?
Yeah, it was right after he died, I think. Jay. But anyway, I played this because also this
It's
week
a good album. I think
it's a great album. But for 10 cents, look what I picked up.
it has Peter Gabriel's on here. With
Picked up the
excellent
cassette
birds.
for 10 cents this week.
And Bill Laswell is on here.
Oh, Bill Laswell.
Peter Gabriel, Nile Rodgers.
Huge Bill Laswell fan.
But
What's up, Bill?
I believe we heard William Burroughs on here also.
William Burroughs.
William Burroughs.
My favorite writer of all time. Jay, take a lap. Let's just do a lap. I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not comfortable with it. What's this all about? Oh, you know, I thought about this. This was a when we did a keep the party moving thing. Chris, did either Greeno or Chris sent this to us? I can't remember. Zebra. It's a sleeper. I would have never picked this up because the cover is like, I don't know. Back's not much, but I don't. Pretty jamming record, man. It's a sleeper. If you find that for $1 or $2, dude.
Decent Beatles cover on there.
Yeah, they're a legit band that just, it's one of those that's like, man, if you had to look the part, you're missing the part. You're not getting the part. But for the time, and that's a sleeper. That falls into the Grown Man Record Night sleeper category. We may have even done it on one of those programs before. Zebra is a total sleeper. God, they look douchey as fuck. But the music saves the day. Well, oh, Steve brought a record album.
I brought one. This is the Wall Redux that came out last year, maybe?
Yeah. Or was it early this year or last year?
I don't know.
Jay's my vape.
Magnetic Eye Records. It's a bunch of doom metal.
Stoner Doom.
Stoner Doom.
Kind of shit, yeah.
Listen to side 4. Had Paul Bearer.
Chung Lee.
Church of the Cosmic Skull. Yawning Man.
Dude. It's a who's who of kind of the Stoner Doom culture from the last few years.
Mark Lanigan's on here.
Mark Lanigan, who just deserves his own fucking category.
Scott Reeder. Space Slug. Moss Generator. Sasquatch. Sergeant Thunderhoof.
Yeah, man.
The Melvins.
You know, saw a little thing online earlier this week how Mark Lanigan has become kind of like a generation's Bob Dylan or Randy Newman, kind of combined that type of cat.
I'd be surprised Scott Walker's not on here.
Oh, he's too old.
Well, but...
Where is it?
Oh, and ASG's on here, too. Aren't they that North
Was it
Carolina,
sitting
aren't
right
they that
here?
North Carolina
Right
band?
ASG,
Yeah.
out of Wilmington, North Carolina.
Yep.
See your vape?
Yeah. The
Hey, Jay, will you give me a beer?
nicotine vape.
Yeah. Oh,
A Modelo? Would you give me a Modelo?
it was inside the ice thing.
Inside the numbers.
Yes.
So anyway, we're doing the wall tomorrow.
Let's talk about it.
Tomorrow night,
Let's
and
get
I
into
won't
it.
talk too long about it. I've been obsessed with it all week.
Tweet about it, Steve.
It's reached a point of. That's why I had to come here tonight. I don't think I can open this without. But I need a little normalcy because this has been like bonkers with rehearsals and tomorrow's the show. There's an early sound check. I don't have any of that. Can you open it on the wall over there?
Let's go, everybody! Get it in here one time.
But it's going to be great. This Chad Nance, this guy has made like 85 minutes of original film, post-produced film to go with the album. The School of the Arts people are actually making a wall. I think it's
wow.
It's more like a wall you can see through.
You said your daughter's going to be participating?
My daughter's in the children's choir.
That's really cool, man.
I'll be singing Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, and then the kids, of course, take it over. And they're also going to sing on the trial, which I kind of object to that, but it'll sound fine.
Yeah.
Because really, it's just a bunch of old ladies singing crazy, but we're going to have the kids do it. It's going to be it's going to be really, really cool.
Give that man a church key. I love it.
Steve?
Yeah, to open the beer.
Oh,
Church key.
And speaking of
Great
church
band
key,
name.
and then Sunday,
Band name, copyright, church key.
less than 12 hours later, I've got all music service at the fellowship, and I'll be performing Blackbird. I've been working my ass off learning the ups and downs on the fretboard with Blackbird, and I'll be doing that along with a bunch of other songs with the choir. That's my little solo on Sunday.
Nice. You guys drive down to Winston-Salem for the show tomorrow night.
Be there, 8 o'clock. Incendiary Brewing. Look for the RJR stacks.
Look for it. Whose was it? Oh, this is some VCLT from Metal Theologian when he was up here the first time. Larry Willis.
Inner Crisis. Groove Merchant.
Man, on the Groove Merchant label, terrific record. This shit just bumps. It's got the right Grillman record night feel. It's the right time and the right place to just get silly on it.
It says it's produced by Sonny Lester. Is that? No, that's the Lazy Lester I'm thinking of. Larry Willis.
Old butt Larry. That's a terrific album, though.
It is great.
I'd never heard that before, which is even better. Now, what's this?
So this is one I picked up digging a few weeks ago. I can't remember where I was, but it's really cool. It's Levon Helm and the RCO All-Stars. RCO is a studio in, I think, Woodstock, New York.
What's up, DMC 1912?
This is from
Catch up with
1970.
you.
This is like his first album after like the band dissolved from the Last Waltz. The band he was in. It's called The Band. You may have heard of it. What's cool about this, the RCO All-Stars, it's Booker T. Jones on keys along with Mac Reckenbach, but we got Levon Helm, of course. Paul Butterfield's on harmonica. Fred Carter Jr. on guitar, along with Donald Duck Dunn on bass. Then, you know, they got the lineup from the Blues Brothers here. We got Alan Rubin on trumpet, Lou Marini on sax, Tom Malone on trombone, Howard Johnson on baritone sax.
That's a great place to stay overnight. If you
Steve
need to.
Cropper on guitar. So it's basically Booker T and the MGs and a lot of the folks from the Memphis.
I was going to say, that record was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that or heard that before.
I love Levon Helm.
Pretty not a fan.
But actually, Robbie Robertson and another member from the band play on one of these tracks.
I'm not going to say I'm not a fan.
Not a fan of Levon Helm?
I'm not a huge
Country
fan.
boy like you?
I know. I don't really seek it out. There's something about it that kind of sets off center with me a little bit on it. I can't explain it. I don't dislike the guy or disrespect him. But
You
it's
seen the documentary with him?
yeah.
You didn't like it?
I just something. I don't know. I've
I
never
like it.
really.
I like it.
It's always been kind of blasé with me. But that record was pretty cool. I have to say.
He's true Americana.
Sure.
The man is American.
Sure. He brings it. Jay, tell us about this. Get a microphone and talk about it. Because the only way people hear us.
I brought this. This is
microphones.
Helmet Aftertaste. I brought it because they announced yesterday they're going out on tour for their 30th anniversary.
Okay.
They're doing 30 dates and 30 songs in a set.
Are they doing it in 30 days?
I don't know about 30 days, but maybe they'll come around here though.
King
If they do,
Crimson's
I might
doing
go check 'em out.
50 tours and 50.
I don't know why this gets all weird. It's like
Bah.
the music stops and it starts doing like, I don't know why it does this. It's irritating. Trying to do the music behind us and it's internet doesn't want it. That is, let's talk about it, Jay.
What do you want to talk about?
Aftertaste, probably my favorite Helmet album.
I would agree.
I love Meantime, I love Betty, but Aftertaste is probably up and down the best. It's solid for me at least.
What's on the video alcove over here?
We're playing Bloodsport. I picked up on VHS.
Is that a dig?
It is a dig. But we'll talk about it in a minute.
Okay.
This is Bloodsport, the one where he says, "Hoo-ah."
You know it.
No, that's.
You know what really sucks is right now the 5Ls are playing and you can't hear it because it's irritating. But
Set of a Bloodsport.
it'll show
But
the microphone, which
Okay.
is what I don't want. That's like a.
should I monitor it? What's going on?
No. It's all
The
right.
show gone down the hill?
Oh, it's all downhill nowadays.
Who's DMC 1912?
I don't know. Good guy. You know you're on the air, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What, am I doing something stupid?
I really wanted to play this. I got the Kingsman in my head. I was watching some. You guys probably know our good buddy Bo Jonker on YouTube. He's like my Pacific Northwest garage site king, and I don't know. I know that's kind of a layup for that type of genre, the Kingsman, but I don't know. That kind of got in my head earlier when I was watching one of his videos, and I was thinking Pacific Northwest and like garage type music, and I'm like, man,
Got a buzz. There's a buzz.
a buzz.
Yeah.
How about is it gone now?
Well, we're on delay, so I'll tell you in a minute.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, happy birthday, Frankie Valli.
Yeah. And congratulations to me and Jay ran into our buddy Seth, who's a cameraman for Ring of Honor Wrestling. And we ran into him down at the wrestling match.
Who?
Seth.
Oh, yeah.
Ran into him. He watches the show sometimes, and ran into him down at the NWA match we went to. And he had a baby today. His first youngin' he had this evening. So.
Oh, wait. There's the buzz announcement.
Steve made a buzz announcement.
No, it's not gone now.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. And Steve, you pulled this out.
Yeah, I was just standing there, and you said, you got anything to play? And I was like, I really didn't have anything I wanted to play. Like, I needed to play, but I thought, well, I'll just thumb through your funk records and maybe find something we hadn't played in a while or I hadn't heard in a while. Maybe you played it last week. I don't know. But this is Open Sesame from Kool and the Gang. It's not a Kool and the Gang record that you come across that often. I love this record. It's cool. It's the early Kool and the Gang record. It's not their first, I don't think, but it's good.
Yeah, that's, I'm still looking for.
I think Joanna was just way too big a hit. It was way too big a hit. It kind of spoiled Kool and the Gang for a lot of people.
It's a very awkward video.
What, Joanna?
I'm still looking for, I think it's Kool and the Gang. That's on the first Rocky. When he's,
I think, yeah, there's a...
the one that goes, and it keeps getting higher and higher.
The first Rocky?
It's called Summer, it's like Summer something. And it's on like one weird, like maybe live record from Kool and the Gang.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Kool and the Gang that shows up for like 14, 15 bucks kind of thing, not like your normal Kool and the Gang type shit, you know what I mean? There we go. I think I got the music back now. Computers are funny, man. They be doing stuff. But I be outsmarting them, you know what I'm saying? I'm good at it. I'm good. I think that's what it is.
So that covers what we played tonight, right? Yes, it did.
Yeah.
That's a great VHS.
Yeah, we're rocking Bloodsport over here in the Atari alcove. That's just some absolute awesomeness. Oh, that was all we played.
That was it. That's all. That's what I just told you.
I know. I know about it. Do you guys not know about it?
Man, I gotta pee.
I thought we peed before the show.
We did.
Summertime, is that what it's called, Mervin?
I'm looking right now. There's no summertime. You said the first one?
What?
I'm gonna read the track listing. Gonna Fly Now, Philadelphia Morning, Going the Distance, Reflections, Yankee Doodle, Marine Hymn, Take You Back.
That's Frank Stallone. Do 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 do, take me back.
Says vocals Valentine.
Get out of here.
First Date, You Take My Heart Away, Fanfare for Rocky. Butt Kiss. I like the sound of that. Alone in the Ring. The Final Bell and Rocky's Reward.
No, that's
So
not
you
on.
tell me.
No. Look up Kool and the Gang Rocky.
All right. Keep it moving.
Wait,
Hey, Alexa.
Alexa. Summer Madness. Was that on the Rocky soundtrack?
Here's a station for you based on the song Summer Madness by
Alexa, stop.
There is a song by someone.
Yeah, Corey's right. It's called Summer Madness. Marvin
It's
Griff.
not the first Rocky movie then.
It is, but it's not on the soundtrack.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. That's the name of it. Summer Madness.
We're going deep here.
I always want to call it summertime, like the summertime.
Hey, let's let Jay sit here for a minute so I can take a piss.
Jay went outside, I think.
I think Jay's coming back.
Come on, Jay, get in here.
Get in here. Doing what you need. Do what you need to do.
We're doing Dig of the Week.
And then I'll come.
You guys, as we're switching out. We're switching out.
We're on commercial.
No, we're not on commercial, Jay.
Strictly
Hi.
You guys follow us on the socials now.
Let's get social.
Let's get social. Keep up with us. Yeah, it was on his radio when he woke up. God, you're right, Randy. That's right.
What's
It's in
that?
his apartment. That
What's
song.
that? What?
You mic'd up?
What song?
Summer Madness.
Oh.
Cool in the Gang. Where you been?
Sorry.
God almighty.
Okay. What are we doing here? Digs of the week.
Yeah, we're doing Digs of the Week. We're coming in with Digs of the Week. We got Jay joining us here. Now, Jay, you and I went to the wrestling match last Saturday.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a
was a
throwback kind
good
of
time,
NWA
man.
match. We saw the Rock and Roll Express, which is a big deal for us. Dim Boys was there. Who else was there?
Nikita Koloff.
Nikita Koloff. Jim Cornette, the Midnight
Kind
Express.
of made you feel young for a night.
Man, it was fun, baby. It was fun. It was fun. Let me tell. Now I got to piss, but I ain't,
All right.
I'll hold it. But I'm gonna tie my wiener in a knot. Hang on.
Tied or not?
There we go.
All right.
What you got?
You ever research Frankie Dukes?
Yeah, Frank Dukes. Put up your
Is
Dukes.
he a legit?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got for Dig of the Week?
Okay. Well, last week we didn't do digs.
Well, we did. We did Digs.
Did we?
I told Jay about that story, Aaron, where they got in your car.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, you're not.
Hey, brother.
You're not Matt.
Oh yeah. Matt H. I went to our local Goodwill, one of our local Goodwills,
Yeah.
and I haven't really been in a digging mood lately. I admitted to y'all earlier, like I haven't been.
Yeah. I don't like hearing that, Jay.
I
I'll
haven't
be
been-
honest
well,
with you.
no, I'm not talking about going to record store to like dig. I'm talking about going to like
Goodwills and stuff.
dollar record digging. You know, I haven't really been in the mood lately.
Some people don't dig on that. That's my steez. You know what I mean?
So, but anyway, I went to a thrift store, and something just said, you know, go dig through the records. You know, like they didn't have a lot. They just had a little stack. You know, maybe yay thick. So I went through them, and I came across this odd recording. I had no freaking clue what it is. It felt like a 78. But it turned out that it looks like it's some kind of test pressing, you thought?
Yeah, it looks like a test pressing to me.
And this is, you know, I've tried to research this. This is,
Is that? Is it a plate?
it's thick, like a 78 almost.
It's like a lacquer plate.
lacquer,
It's a
yeah.
lacquer plate.
But if you look at the backside, though, it's like nothing.
Blank.
Yeah.
Like 3-hole spindle. Interesting. Look,
Yeah.
hold that up there. Let's get a good shot of
the
that.
artist,
Test pressing?
yeah, what's the artist's name on there, Steve? Dell something?
Del Courtney. I looked it up.
Yeah, and I couldn't find anything out about this song. But this looks like maybe he cut it at a studio out in California.
Del Courtney was like a band leader.
Just died recently. He was
Huh.
like 90 some years old, you know, whatever.
He was
Wow.
a band leader, and he was band leader for some show.
Yeah,
Some big show too.
yeah.
Like a TV show?
Yes.
But it's like, it was just some odd deal, and serious 49 cents.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not gonna
can't
pass
you
that
can't
up,
pass
know?
that for 49
I'll probably
cents,
never
man.
even try to play it. I mean, it's pretty.
Sure.
It's pretty dirty. It looks like it's never been played, but it's kind of.
Yeah, the sound recorders was a studio in San Francisco.
Yeah.
That,
So, anyway, that was kind of cool. I was stoked by that. Went to another thrift store yesterday.
I wish it was Velvet Underground test pressing. Corey, Jeepers, Creepers.
Oh, wrong record. I'm missing.
Oh look, magic! I got another beer down here.
Oh, no, I'm not. Went to a thrift store yesterday in the area, and I wasn't, like I said, I hadn't been in a digging mood.
Yeah.
This record was the only 3 records they had. These 3. Kind of an odd record you'd find at a Goodwill.
Oh, I see a picture disc.
These
What?
HBO presents Kenny Rogers
What?
Greatest Hits.
Come on. Come on, now.
HBO presents
What?
Dolly Parton
Come
Greatest
on.
Hits.
Come on, man.
HBO presents
What?
Willie Nelson's Greatest Hits.
Holy shit.
What?
49 cents each.
All picture
All
disc.
brand
That's
spanking
badass.
new. Never been taken out of the plastic.
Wow.
That's cool. Where'd you get that?
Goodwill. Yeah.
That is crazy talk.
So I was really stoked. To
Yeah.
say the least.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I mean,
man.
these
Hey,
aren't like
crazy
expensive. Like there's a bunch of the Willie, not a bunch, maybe about 50 of the Willie Nelsons on eBay for a little bit of money. And another
Sure.
That guy Del Courtney, his band played at San Francisco Giants games.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's a
That's
great.
That's a
good-
great
that's
Goodwill
a-
find. I was
That's
telling
what.
you yesterday I had something unique.
That's what Goodwill's all about, man.
So, and lastly, I was at an antique mall this week, and they had a big digging spot. It's the one, used to be by the country bar over there, Peters Creek.
I was gonna go there this week and I didn't.
Yep, digging and didn't really find anything that I liked. They had a lot of like bologna, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big Uriah Heep fan.
Okay.
But this is the best of, so I figured I'd give it another try. I think I traded you something for a Uriah Heep record one time, and I didn't really like it too much. But
Sound like Kiss to me. That's why I thought you would like it.
yeah. So I'll give this a try. It's not in the best of shape, but
Some of that Uriah Heep is really good, and some of it I'm like, eh.
But the reason that I bought this record, I wasn't going to buy any records. I saw something, because you got something for me last week at the Goodwill. I never paid you back.
Oh, we've been flipping shoes.
So
Sneakers.
I was walking to the antique store.
Flipping sneakers.
And this thing spoke out to me. So this is a puck from the last game of the Thunderbirds in the old Coliseum.
What?
So I thought I would give you
Oh!
That's the local hockey team that Mike used to go to.
I
when
used
he
to
was a
grow. I
kid.
grew up when I was a kid going to these games.
And so this is a game puck from their last game ever in the old Coliseum.
Wow.
Greensboro?
No, Winston-Salem.
Winston-Salem.
Really? They just won the championship.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That is crazy.
So, long story short, I didn't have any cash and had to spend a minimum amount to put on my card. So I went and got a $2 record.
and the
to
Uriah
make it-
Heep. Okay,
That's why I
dude.
got the record. So.
This is why I watch hockey. Is this team, the Winston-Salem Thunderbirds?
Yeah.
Back then they were called the Carolina Thunderbirds.
Yeah.
Um,
That was been the old Winston-Salem Coliseum, I guess.
holy cow,
So yeah,
that
that
is
was pretty
nuts! I can't wait to show that to some family members.
cool. So that was the weekend digging for me.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
That's
I got
it.
some stuff. Steve, you got some stuff?
All right, you go ahead.
Commercial
Start.
break. Commercial
No,
break.
no
Long
commercials.
commercial.
Nope.
Oh.
Hand me my box down there, Steve,
Hand me my
or
box.
Jay.
She says.
Because I got some stuff off the top, and we talked about that Laurie Anderson. I found that was from in Winston Salem. They had their book sale this week.
Book sale.
What's
Check
it called?
It out.
Shepherd Center.
The Shepherd Center. It's for the senior citizens. Gives them stuff to do, and they raise money. They sell donated books and records and
So
stuff.
I went over there
Good Lord.
after you conveniently already went over there, Steve.
Hey, I gotta know these things.
Yeah. But I went over there like later in the day, and was still able to score some stuff. But I scored that. Did you just drink my beer? Are you drinking my beer now? Is that what it is? Is that what we're doing? But in this place, like records are 50 cents, books are a couple of bucks, blah, blah, blah. But in this, and I don't want to show a bunch of this baloney, but I'll tell you, I got Killzone 2 for PlayStation 3 for a couple bucks. I got The Last of Us on PS3 for $3.
That's a cool.
It's a terrific game if you've never played that. It's in the other room, but we were playing it on the stream earlier. It's a PS4 game. It's got Pac-Man and Dig Dug and Galaga on it. We're playing that live on the stream earlier. But also picked up, we watched in the Atari alcove earlier, Karate Kid on VHS. And we just finished watching it, literally just cut off, something I've been looking for, Bloodsport on VHS. But the real crazy stuff of that, well, look at this. I don't think I showed you this, Steve. Quadrophenia
Oh yeah.
on VHS, with the Who soundtrack and Sting playing the main mod, dude. I figured that would that fetches a price, even if I think it's stupid and we don't want to really like watch it.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I figured
Kind of
it's probably
a moment in
it's
time.
probably legit. But when we get into like down here in the nitty gritty of the VHS, I don't want to get into VHS stuff too much, but hang on, I gotta do stuff.
What are you gonna do?
We're going sealed. We're going sealed. It's an H.G. Wells story, loosely based. Empire of the Ants.
Oh,
It's got
yeah.
Joan Collins.
I remember that.
Sealed. Not a big deal.
Kind of a big deal. Not to brag.
The biggest thing that I collect on VHS, Godzilla VHSs. I'm huge into this. We don't talk about this all the time, but Godzilla versus Megalon, sealed. Sealed, baby. So I'll probably keep that sealed. I'll be honest with you. Jay?
You have. I think you have Godzilla versus Megalon
Possibly, but I don't
on
have
a
it sealed.
on the DVD.
And check this out. This is the coup de grace in terms of video home system stuff. Sam Raimi's Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell. It's the 1998 reissue. Sealed. Sealed Evil Dead. The first one. I think the second one's better. But Evil Dead. Sealed. Like new. Like brand freaking new. These are all like 50 cents a piece. And I could not leave them behind. How many records you got?
I think I brought. I got 6.
Okay, I got 5 or 6.
Okay. You had this, and I was impressed
I
by
don't have
it.
that one.
I thought you had this
No,
one.
sir.
This is the Brecker Brothers.
Brecker Brothers are fantastic.
Randy Brecker and his brother.
Played on a lot of other people's records.
Michael Brecker.
Boris.
Boris
Not
Boris Brecker.
Dave Sanborn plays sax on this also. Will Lee plays bass. You'll know Will Lee from David Letterman's show. But yeah, the great horns, funky, kind of cool.
Red-headed tennisman.
Boris Brecker. I picked this one up at Ed McKay at the local bookstore.
Yeah, dude, those guys don't disappoint. I can't think of the other people that they've played with.
They played with.
They've been on a lot of.
Maybe like CTI people, maybe, or like
Rock and roll.
George Benson, or I don't know.
Benson, maybe
I
that
could be
kind.
I could be
can't-
making it up.
I don't know, but I know they're good. The Brecker Brothers that I have are smoking, and they're always like corny looking covers, and they bring it. I mean, like jazz fusion, like yeah, they really bring it for real.
Funky.
Yeah. Let's go back and forth.
Okay. What else? What you got?
This is speaking of like later. Look at this. I bought this on cover alone. It's got Still in the Shrink, Daniel Mott / Electric Jungle.
Where's that from?
The record sale.
The book sale?
The book sale. It's from
I
'85.
didn't see that.
Hamaji Records out of Centerport, New York. Doesn't come up on Discogs. Doesn't come up on eBay. A couple of like Vinyl Bay, which is like some old school like ways of selling records.
It's like a regional record or something.
Don't know. 85 Hershey Music. And I'm a little leery.
Pennsylvania band?
No.
Let me see.
A little leery on 80s jazz, like most people. But look at the cover. Seriously, look at the cover. The cover will change your mind. Come on. Let's show that off. That's about as good as it gets right there, folks. Oh, hey, we're going to do the album cover. You want to put on some shoes? Hey, I don't know. Why don't you fuck off? That's just incredible.
Nice.
So that's why I bought that for...
It looks like Lee Greenwood.
You look like Lee Greenwood. But I, you know, I don't buy albums on covers much anymore.
Yeah.
But that's one I totally
here's one
do.
I got at the book sale today.
Let's talk about it.
For the Shepherd Center.
Let's get into it.
This is the first Priest album I have. This is Hellbent for Leather. It's a little beat up cover. The vinyl's a little beat up, but what the hell? It's 50 cents.
Is that the one I just got?
I don't know.
That was called something. Yeah. In the rest of the world, that's called
Has another name.
something killer. Chat, let me know about it. Get some hype in the chat.
I know there's some folks who know the answer to that.
It's because there was a killing that killed a bunch of kids in Cleveland, and so they said you can't call it.
Baby Killer.
It's something killer. But the rest of the world, it's known as that. In the United States, it's known as Hellbent for Leather.
Oh.
I picked this up at the Red Barn thing we went to, the antique mall.
The Red Barn.
Where I got Toe Fat.
Yeah, yeah.
I got that same record there. Nope. You got this one?
I do.
This is Quincy Jones' Smackwater Jack, which has an incredible cover. I don't really understand what's going on here, necessarily. I have to say.
Is this the one I have with a poster on the inside?
Oh, is it the one with the poster?
No, I don't think so. If it is, you don't have it. But
71 studio album. Tracks include the theme music for Ironside and The Bill Cosby Show. Are you kidding me? But just listen to some of these players that are on this album.
it's not the Cosby Show as you remember.
Freddie Hubbard, Buddy Childers, Wayne Andre, Eric Gale's on this. Toots Thielemans, Steve. Grady Tate is on this. Bob James, Jimmy Smith, Dick Hyman. And I'm not hitting everybody here. I'm just kind of hitting the highlights. Holy shit. Milt Jackson. That's crazy.
Freddie Hubbard.
Yeah, I said that.
Hubert Laws.
Yep, you missed it.
Joe Beck.
Yep.
Fuck you.
But yeah, I didn't have that. I couldn't pass that up. I wonder if that's the
I don't think so. We're talking, this album came out, what year is this?
71.
Yeah, so it says the theme, the Bill Cosby Show. The 71 Bill Cosby Show is not the show you're thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not the same show.
Okay. I thought they just reused it later.
No, this is the show where he gives girls like juice to drink. And
well, okay. 75.
My turn.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
My turn.
Well.
In the beginning, Roy Buchanan. This is 1974.
Killing Machine. Thank you, Aaron.
This is a pretty cool album. You know, Roy Buchanan was known for the Telecaster tone of his. One of the best guitar sounds. I think Guitar Magazine, one of the 50 best guitar tones or whatever for.
Okay.
I think, did he write CC Rider? I know it's on here, but I don't know if he wrote that or that was.
I'm not sure.
It says traditional arrangement by Roy Buchanan, so probably not. Anyway, pretty cool record. You know, I think he hung himself in the jail, or at least it was made to look like he hung himself in the jail.
Just like Popcorn Sutton.
There you go.
Well, 75 weather report. This is, I had this already. Tail spinning. Forgot the damn. It's a promo copy though. I don't have a promo copy, so I was stoked to pick up a really clean 50-cent promo copy of this shit. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Not necessarily for this one, but here's an idea. Going to take a bag, either our Lucky Records bag from Reykjavik, which I have 2 of now, or maybe a little bag. Every time we hit a double of something, or like we all got it, whatever,
Bag it.
we're going to put it in the bag. We're going to bag it. We're going to start a little collection, and then at some point, some lucky viewer is going to get the bag. Whether just based on like everybody says, hey, so and so should get this one, or somebody
Draw it.
we'll draw it,
Random
whatever.
drawing.
But because we got some doubles and some shit, so maybe I keep this promo and I give you my other copy. But we're gonna create a little bag, and some folks are gonna get the we'll call it the Grown Man Record Night Marble Bag.
All right, so the next couple, if anybody knows anything about these, I'd like to know what you know, because I haven't looked it up yet, but don't know anything about these next 2 bands. Came across them at the book sale. This is called Seraphine and Smoke.
Yeah, man. What's that about?
I don't know.
You checked it out at all?
No, it's on GWP Records.
Roofie Colada.
Kind of a weird, cover. 1971. I know that.
Man, that's worth taking a shot on. You know what I mean?
This is their first album.
Jay says it's pricey.
Focuses on the intensity of living today with heapings of heart and soul, blues and pop, and all that jazz.
That's got to be decent.
Hope so.
Jay says it's pricey.
All right, Jay.
He looked it up. I picked up, this is a Herbie that I didn't have before. Herbie Hancock's
Cool.
Sunlight. This is a little later Herbie.
I like the leisure suit.
Yeah.
I do like the picture on the back.
What really sold me on this, I have to say, is Jaco Pastorius plays bass on this.
Really?
Yeah, and Herbie sings.
Check out this picture on the back.
Herbie, yeah, the picture really sold it too.
Herbie sings.
Herbie sings, but it's through a vocoder,
Okay.
and that's the total. That's the total key for this. Tony Williams plays drums on this. Jaco Pastorius is on this. 50 cents. Yes, please and thank you. I'll do that all day long.
No.
No, it's before that.
This is 78.
But I think 78, and the next thing he released was in like 82. So he took a pretty legit break after that. He could have been tired. It's like he's dressed like James Brown. Yeah.
It says Herbie's Suit by Edward Sexton of Nutters of Seville Row.
I would have pegged it for a Botany 500 myself.
Yeah, his suit got a credit.
You know who loved Botany 500 was Bob Eubanks. And if it's good enough for Bob Eubanks, I don't see why none of us can.
All right, so here's the next weird one I'm not familiar with that I picked up at the book sale. A band called Jamul, maybe, or Jamul, or Jamul.
Okay.
I'm guessing Jamul on Lizard Records. Kind of a cool, weird label. My guess is going to be like a blues rock kind of thing, country blues rock. I don't know much about it. They do Tobacco Road, Long Tall Sally, Moving to the Country, Hold the Line, Jumpin' Jack Flash.
Moving to the country.
Blues rock. There you go.
You said it's pricey, Jay? Pricey records, Steve.
Okay, then.
Oh, even more than the last one. What about Kevin Eubanks? Anybody got any Kevin Eubanks? Aaron wants to know.
I will say this: I was late getting to the book sale. When you get to the book sale, you know for a fact there's only going to be like 3 or 4 boxes that have rock records in them.
Yeah.
You'll find rocks maybe luckily dispersed in somewhere else, but that means you got to go through everything. But if you go through the rock records, you might hit some gold if you get there early. And I got there just late enough to where there was one gentleman in front at the rock records. He had a stack of records, and on top of
really?
that, he had Sgt. Pepper's.
Oh, on the very
And I
top.
thought, that motherfucker's taking everything.
And you know what an asshole to put it on top so everybody else sees it.
Was it Ian?
No, it was an older gentleman. I didn't
Somebody,
know his name.
somebody told me, he's like, oh, I bet it was Pat.
Mm-mm.
Somebody immediately said that.
It wasn't. I haven't seen Pat.
Yeah. How many more you got, Steve?
One.
So I will say, leading up to me going to that the book sale over there, Jonathan at Underdog had posted a video,
That's where I'm going next.
and in which he had 2 MC5 records,
Yeah.
which I don't own any of.
One was
and
a
I
reissue, but
love-
one was original.
One was with the red, white, and blue
Yeah.
reissue MC5, and one was an OG MC5 that was in a little worse shape, like VG minus. But that one was like $5. The other one was like 15. I was
Well, I've
like, you
never
know
seen
what?
that other one before.
I'll buy both of them.
Oh, please.
And he also had Nirvana's In Utero, one of the more recent reissues, not the black one, not the Steve Albini remix thing, but just like a plain old reissue. But it was used, and it was like $14.
Mm-hmm.
That and 2 MC5s. So I stopped in there, and man, all of them were gone, man.
Mm.
I was sad about it because I would have bought all 3 of those for sure. But since I'm in there and I'm talking all kinds of noise and stuff, and I'm like, damn, now I kind of feel like I need to buy something. I mean, I don't have to, but you know what I mean? I just kind of, so I'm thumbing around while I'm shooting the shit, and I look in there and I'm like, I found this, the brand new Big Business record, which came out just a couple of weeks ago in April. And Big Business, if you don't know Big Business, 2-piece band. I'm getting ready to see them. Me and Jay and the girlfriend are going to go see them open for Sleep coming up in Charlotte. And I love Big Business. They do some major things with just bass and drums. It's really tremendous stuff, man. That's bone-colored vinyl. It's got a digital download and shit too. Really stoked. This is something I was gonna eventually pick up anyway.
What do they
So-
sound like? What do they sound like?
Well, stonery, but sing-songy, not like heavy and not screamy. Jared, the bass player for them, actually played bass on a couple of Melvin's records, Nude with Boots and one other one, I think.
Mm.
So it's kind of in that vein, and but they're good. I've got one of their other LPs, and I heard the new one is really good too. But
Cool.
stoked to pick that up, especially coming up on that show, kind of priming for that Sleep and Big Business show. In
Well,
June.
this is my last one. I got this at Underdog, actually. I went over there looking for something else. I can't remember what it was. Oh, it was to get my
Angelou.
King Gizzard album,
Oh, okay, yeah.
which I showed last week, I think. The King Gizzard Fishing for Fishies. But I came across this in the new used section. It's a bootleg called Demos and Rarities, Syd Barrett and the Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah, you have this digitally.
No, I don't.
I've
No, I
got it
don't.
from somebody.
No. I have a lot of this stuff. I might have all of it, but I will say that I put this on in the store and listen to it, and it sounds good. A lot of demos and rarities stuff you get with Syd Barrett.
Yeah, some of the Syd
It's,
Barrett.
it's stuff that's recorded off a radio. Or
You can hear them talking in the control
somebody's
room
You
and
can hear like the
stuff.
wind blowing outside.
Yeah, you can hear them like talking in the control room.
So, but this sounds really good. A lot of cool stuff's on here, and I'm a huge fan. I go back a ways. In fact, I pulled these in This is two cassettes that I have
nice.
at home. This is the 2 albums that Sid put out.
Maybe Mad Cat-
Barrett and Mad Cat Laughs.
Mad Cat
well,
Laughs
this is
is the
what makes,
one I'm
this is
thinking
what makes you
about.
think of it. It's the
That's
same.
what-
It's
yeah.
the same photo session.
That's wild.
With this naked girl on the front here.
I have that one digitally. That and Opal.
Yeah, Opal. Opal was the first weird compilation that I ever got, and I have it on vinyl. But I don't think I have these on vinyl. I have these 2 on vinyl, but it's a combo album of like both albums on vinyl.
Yeah,
it was
a
a
twofer.
reissue.
The old
Came out,
twofer.
but this is the clear cassettes back in the 80s. I picked up when I was
Hell
in
yeah.
college, I think.
Now this was my big pickup. I mean, big. The other one, I spent $20 on the last one, but this is one back to the book sale, little 50-cent pickup. Harold Ladd, A New Shade of Blue on Mainstream Records, and I knew something was up with this when I saw it.
Harold Ladd? I'm not familiar.
I knew something was up with this when I picked it up. This is recorded in '71 on Mainstream, and I'm kind of quoting some shit here. I don't want to make this to be my own. An overlooked chapter in the Harold Ladd / Bobby Hutcherson. When I saw Bobby Hutcherson's on it, I was like, bet I'm buying it.
Vibes.
It's basically a half and half record. It's not, even though he's like the principal on the cover, it's half Ladd, half Hutcherson for this record. Usually both of these cats are Blue Note guys, which is what most people know them as. This one kind of hits all the shit, and like they said it was like embrace the hard bop, acknowledge the free jazz movement, but kept kind of everything right in the pocket. Even knowing all that stuff, and said, this is a great quote, and always guided by a spirit set loose by Coltrane. And I think that's killer. You know what I mean? It's got those elements of a lot of different things. It's got that Ornette Coleman free jazz element, but with that Coltrane knowledge of like get crazy, but like reel them back in eventually.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? According, and I've listened to a little bit of this, but according to some reviews and stuff I've read, that's really kind of where this lays, and I'm really excited about that. A little 50-cent pickup, man. It's still out there, baby. You got to keep looking. You got to keep looking.
Where'd you get that?
Book sale.
Damn.
50 cent. Caught you slipping, Steve.
I didn't have time.
I know. But it was among just nonsense, and I saw that cover, and I'm like, whoa, 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 and at least gave me enough time to look at the back, and I saw Bobby Hutcherson. I was like, bet, there we go. Don't care what. And I realized later that was a pretty seminal release. So I'm stoked to have picked that up. I got a little
Very nice.
I got a little surprise, Steve. Something I picked up at a Goodwill a couple weeks ago, and I've got some stuff on hold, the bargain bucket reserve stuff. We had legit, you and I had this conversation up in my office 2 weeks prior to this. And I was like, oh, do you remember when you were a kid, maybe when you're in elementary school or something, and they made you like exercise in your room and stuff, and we were like, no, what are you talking about? And I played the song of a record that I specifically remember them playing for us, and then no less than 2 weeks later, for the first time in my life, saw it in a Goodwill, number one, in the sleeve, number two, and I found a little bit more about it. It's called Go You Chicken Fat Go. Let's get some hype in the chat if you remember Go You Chicken Fat Go.
It was probably just your school.
No, because here's the thing. This is the theme song for President John F. Kennedy's youth fitness program.
Oh.
And millions of the 7-inch 33 RPM disc were pressed for Capitol.
That's before your time.
Way before. But we also live in North Carolina, where the school systems are
Yeah, they we had this
eons
record
behind.
from 12 years ago.
Yeah. So it was like a big deal. and this went out to everybody. So probably my parents' age or a little younger were all about this record. But to find, look at this. I mean, it's
It would be my age.
Kimbo Educational is the label. Look at the shape. Well, okay, it's not the best shape.
That's cool though.
And look, maybe I'll post it. It's got the insert in there. It's got the exercises. Look at this.
There's an instrumental side and a music and vocal commands side.
Look, it's got the on the insert.
Oh, it's got the exercises.
It's got the exercises on what to do.
Go, you chicken fat, go.
Yeah, they would say, don't be chicken again, and stand. And they would make you like march in place, march it. And
Show this?
I'll still get drunk and say, hold it up close. I still get drunk and say march it out sometimes, and it's totally from kindergarten. Look it up on YouTube. Maybe hit me up and I'll send you a link. Maybe I'll post a link in the description of the video. I'll probably forget. I have a substance abuse problem. Where's your empathy, brother? But this is as big of a Grail find for me as anything I've probably ever found. It's not worth a bunch of money, but it's so legit. They put this on the old big blocky blue suitcase record player when I was in kindergarten. We all stood up and did jumping jacks and fucking marched in place to it. It was very memorable. When I hear that record today, it bam, takes me back to that moment immediately.
Do you remember these words? Touchdown every morning 10 times. Not just now and then. Give that chicken fat back to the chicken and don't be chicken again. No, don't be chicken again.
And halt. Stumble up to your feet.
4 measures.
Stump.
Interlude, 4
Stumble.
measures.
March in place. March.
Here we
March.
go. Push up every morning 10 times. Push up, starting low. Once more on the rise. Nuts to the flabby guys.
Okay.
What?
Whoa. Whoa.
This has been quite entertaining. Just to nuts to the flabby
This
guys.
message furnished by the National Football League.
It's more than just a hospital.
You know my favorite part of that?
No.
Oh, we just talked about this. I didn't tell Jay. My favorite part of it's not just a hospital. And he's like going to take him on the tour. And then the little kid looks at his mom and the mom goes,
She just mouths it. She doesn't say anything.
It's okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay to go with that kid in that chair, and now we have deaf lunch meat. See how the steps escalate?
No.
Would you like to share my sandwich with me?
Go, you chicken fat, go.
That's what I'm saying.
That's,
They only
that's
played it for
That's-
fat kids.
Those
That's
are our
what-
digs, right?
That's all of it.
That's all of it.
Let's do something. Some of that stuff was sealed.
Drop for 20.
Yeah, everybody do push-ups. I want to see fucking push-ups until we come back from this commercial break. Let's see who can do the most push-ups during this break. I want to freaking count in the chat when we come back. I want a legit, honest count when we come back. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Start them right now. Get stretched out. Get stretched out. Don't get a cramp. We're going to come back with a Soda Speak and Chip Chat. During this break, we may piss, but you can't piss. What you're going to do, push-ups. Start them right now. Tell us how many you got when you come back. We'll be right back. Grown Man Record Night.
Likes to have some fun. So every day I make sure I have me some. I root for the team that makes you stand up and sing. And I go for the beer that's known as the king. I'm a Cub fan. And a Bud man. I'm a Cub fan. Oh yeah. And I'm a Bud man.
Channel F, the one with all the fun. The Fairchild Video Entertainment System at your larger JCPenney. The home entertainment system that never gets old. Plug in a new video cart and change the fun. Play tic-tac-toe, shooting gallery, or just doodle. Switch video carts and play Desert Fox. Switch again, it's blackjack. Or play the 2 built-in games, Pro Hockey or Tennis Champ. Channel F for fun. The Fairchild Video Entertainment System. Just $169.95. Video cart cartridges, $19.95 each. At your larger JCPenney.
Sky Commanders, where all the action is above the ground, each sold separately with a figure, as Battle Track Protector sets his defense.
Battle Track locked!
High above, the evil Jackal Raider takes aim.
Sky Commander, head for cover! Nice, Jackal! Miss me, Raider! Rapid deployment! Counterattack! Charge!
Sky Commanders, protectors of the high frontier.
Got him! Yeah!
Battle Track Protector comes with everything seen here. Other vehicles sold separately. New from Kenner.
A tape of this quality deserves to be played in the most sophisticated of systems. Because Sony Premium Tape has more music, where other tapes have distortion and hiss. Sony Audio Tape. It's the closest you can get to music.
Well, that's what commercial breaks look like.
That was a short break.
You're a short break. Are we doing it, so to speak?
Yes, sir.
We better hurry before I pee on it.
I just came across this late today.
Yeah, we had something else planned for so
We
to
had
speak.
something. This came out of a fountain, so I think we ought to do this.
Yeah, or it'll lose its pizzazz.
I don't think next week this will be worth much.
We don't want anything to lose its pizzazz.
It was very lively coming out of the fountain. It's a Mountain Dew. Very dark Mountain Dew.
Okay.
It's only available
That's
at
inappropriate.
Speedway. Only in Speedway. Throughout the country, anywhere, only at Speedway.
Really?
It's called Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Yeah. I think I was reading somewhere it has a very similar formula to a soda they had called Sangrita Blast, maybe. So like a maroon colored
It looks
soda.
grape to me.
It's a fruit punch. It's like a
Really?
natural flavors and artificial flavors, but it has a. You can open it up, drink it up, just suck on the damn
Yeah,
straw.
all these the anti-vaxxers and the measles going around, man. I ain't doing that. Wow.
Jay, you want to try it? It's pretty good.
It is good. It's sweet, of course, because it's a Mountain Dew product.
Yeah,
How do you peg that, though?
Fruit-
Grape and fruit punch combined.
Fruit punch soda?
Fruit punch and grape combined soda.
Well, with lime flavor, though.
It's weird. It's really hard to peg. You know, it's... Yeah, grape and fruit punch. That's what I said, like together. Dominant grape? Okay.
Pretty grapey. I
I'm not
I
mad
didn't
at
think
that.
grape it before. Yeah, only available at Speedways.
It's definitely different.
I thought Speedways were everywhere. They're not.
No.
Because I saw them everywhere I went on my way to Cincinnati, but they happen to be, the company's out of Cincinnati, so
Do you
everything I
think,
saw was
are they only available at, is there another distributor like in the different part of the country?
What I
that
read
maybe?
says it's only Speedway.
Only Speedway.
In this region, there's
Jay
48
saying.
speed. There's only one in Atlanta. There's only one in Atlanta. It's on the way on the north side of Atlanta. So
Jonesboro?
there might be two now, but they bought Hess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good though.
It's good.
I can't believe, I'll be honest with you, I can't believe Taco Bell has not put this in their stores.
Well, Taco Bell has some interesting soda, and we'll talk about that maybe another time.
And they're always
Because
up on the
Taco
Mountain
Bell
Dew.
has something I can't find anywhere else.
They do the Baja Blast thing.
But Yeah,
an exclusive flavor
they
for
have
Taco Bell.
They have a zero sugar Baja Blast.
Yeah.
that I can't find anywhere.
I would think something like this would be in a Taco Bell.
Sure.
It totally fits.
Goes
that.
good with like a cheesy beefy.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Let me tell you what. I'm still on the no carb thing.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, went up to Arby's where I worked for a very long time. If you guys didn't know, had 2 half-pound beef and cheddars. Did you guys know they make half-pound beef and cheddars?
You do now. What are you waiting on?
Honey Hush. Man.
They still open?
Oh,
No, they're
midnight.
They're closed.
Midnight.
They're closed.
I was eating it with one arm.
It's 1:30.
I was fisting a prostitute with the other.
Okay.
Double barrel shotgun, baby. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Straight meat and straight meat. Just left and right going ape shit. Man. It was more than most people can handle.
Right. Fish fillet.
But you know what? Not everybody can handle it.
You're like Liberace.
What are we doing?
Chip chat.
Program. I'm operating a computer over here.
Okay. Let's do a chip chat.
You in chip chat?
We got another one of these
What do we got?
from
Well, I got a good graphic.
the great state of Pennsylvania, I believe.
Yeah. Where's my chip graphic? There we go. I got you. Borscht. I'd say, whoa. Now, Martin's, we've done some Martin's chips. Martin's are reliable, durable chips. Munch with Martin's, and it's got a cross, so Jesus Christ approves. We're
And
good.
this was sent.
We're good.
This was sent by our
Michael
buddy,
Cron.
Michael Cron.
These are barbecue waffles. I love a
Barbecue
waffle.
waffle Martin's chip.
Martin's is out of Thomasville, PA. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Can we? I ain't even got my readers in here. Dear friend. See, I like how this starts already. Dear friend, thank you for purchasing Martin's potato chips. We take great pride in delivering to you fresh, delicious potato chips with exceptional potato flavor. Our family has been making potato chips for over 50 years. With our dedication to quality and commitment to excellence, we believe that Martin's potato chips are the very best. Bold statement, but I appreciate the fervor and the aggressiveness there. Your patronage and loyalty is important to us. Every customer is special, and each sale carries our guarantee of quality. Okay, I like the cut of that jib. If you have any comments or are not satisfied,
Guarantee.
please call. Everybody got a pen? Please call 1-800-272-4477. That number again is
now we hadn't said these chips
1-800-272-4477. Weekdays between 9 and 4 Eastern. If writing, please include your name, address, phone number, UPC proof of purchase, date, time, code. No. I don't want you to call up and say you guys are dickheads and hang up. You call them up and say, I saw your potato chips reviewed on an internet program called Grown Men Record Night, and they're just delightful.
Let's get into it.
If they are. If they suck, we'll tell you something different, but I know Martin's makes good chips. I'm telling you, call that number and just let them know. Grown Man Record Night has been reviewing your potato chips. I don't know what else is quality control better than that. Because that's a barbecue chip that is second to none. I'll be honest, I don't know of a better one. I will say that the term waffle is a little misleading. This is not a waffle chip, this is a ridge chip. Let's be frank here.
Yeah, waffle's like
It's like almost
a
kettle.
lattice.
Yeah, it's a lattice chip. The waffle is a lattice.
This is
a regular ridged chip.
This is a ribbed chip.
But the flavor of the barbecue on this ridged chip different than
It's like
any other.
It's like a dry rub. Slightly sweet though. Slightly sweet dry rub.
So difficult. How do you make a barbecue ridged chip from a store brand, essentially? Different. How do you make it different so it stands out against something? I don't know how you do that. This one is separate. It's got its own flavor profile, for sure. It's light, it's thin, but it's got a lot of stuff going on in addition to that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Even though this is a thicker chip, the amount of stuff per chip,
Pretty good.
it's pretty good, but not crazy. It's not caked,
Right.
which
It's not a wrap chip.
it's stingy, but it's got a lot of flavor for not having a lot of powder on the chip. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
How about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Eat that and think about what I just said.
You can touch it.
There's not a lot of powder on the chip, but it's got a lot of flavor for the amount of powder on there. Yeah, but the wrap chips are like freaking orange. You know what I'm saying? These are not orange. These are like potato colored with a little like.
I'll tell you what Martin
Yeah.
does do though with the topping stuff.
What do they do, Jay?
The hot chips are covered in.
Hot chips are covered, you say, from Martin's? Okay. These are good though.
Yeah. Excellent.
I applaud anybody that can do a standard chip in a different way. That's harder than being like, here's a jalapeno pizza flavor. And you're like, oh, okay. Well, nobody's ever done a jalapeno pizza flavor.
These aren't far off the food line orange bag potato chips or barbecue chips.
It's different. No, those are caked in flavor. It's different. See what I mean? It's got, I mean, even though it's, yes, it's similar, but yes, it's different. Just like each one of us and each one of the friends of the program, that I hope and pray that you'll hit the like button. Don't just hit it. Smash that shit. Smash that like button. Hit subscribe. Click and learn how you can support the stream. Check out our chip sheet. Check us out on social media.
Yeah, touch me thinking of that chick shape.
Because, you know, social media is what it's all about nowadays.
Social media.
Steve? We're on all of them. You guys like social media? Let's get together. Let's talk about things that are important to you during the week. I promise to interact with you. I'll tell you my innermost secrets. And you won't want to know 94.8% of those. But that's all right. It doesn't matter. We're all about transparency here.
Sure, why not?
We're going to do a show next week. Even though next Saturday, me and the girlfriend, we're going to go see Tool and the Cult and Judas Priest in the VIP section. That's our Christmas present. I bought it a long time ago.
Where at?
Rockingham, North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah. Gonna VIP tickets for Tool. That's really the.
Is that festival always in Rockingham?
No, it used to be in Charlotte. No. Yeah. Yeah.
What's
it
the
used
name
to
of the
be,
festival?
Epicenter Festival. Used to be called some redneck Godsmack R Us Festival.
Well, that's what it is. So if you
Yeah, about Foo Fighters are playing some other days. High on Fire's there. I mean, it's a huge thing, but
You're going through Tool.
we're specifically going. I bought the girlfriend. Maynard's her favorite performer of all time. We're going to see Tool, Maynard. Just so happens the two bands before that are the Cult. I'm a new, rejuvenated fan of the Cult. Priest is right before that. Depending on how long we want to go into the day. I know High on Fire plays at like 2:30. I probably will miss them, but I'm not gonna. You know, I don't watch I don't watch 9 bands in a row. I don't care how good you are. You're not gonna entertain me for 9 hours in a row playing music. I'm sorry. It just ain't gonna happen. Carolina Rebellion.
That was it.
That was it. Yeah, a lot of those bands. It's just like, it's those like redneck backwards hat girls that work in your office that want to get up there and scream, "Bud Light, motherfucker! Bud Light, Lake Life." We gonna take the boat and go to the lake after this, motherfucker.
You're going to see Government Mule.
Yeah, that crowd. Yeah. It's that crowd I was kind of trying to avoid by buying the VIP tickets.
I think Black Crow's going to be there.
Black Crows, baby. What? My sister used to date Chris from Black Crow. Motherfucker. Nope.
Yeah.
Five Finger Death Punch fans. Yeah.
They're coming to Gears and Guitars.
All right.
Ours is a Gears and Guitars sponsored event.
Hey, watch more.
They're kind of kicking it off with that.
Scott Whalen.
Probably.
Hey,
not.
I'm gonna play. As we're going out, folks, I'm gonna play some 5Ls.
Uh-oh.
So we appreciate you joining us, and we'll catch you next week for an all-new Grown Man Record Night. And you guys get up with us during the week, and we'll talk some mess about it. All right, I don't care.
what I ask. Share your thoughts with me. Promises are made in vain. Complete another lie. Why would I even try to pull this mountain down on me? I feel as if I'm headed for a breakdown, run away from there, and I'm waiting for something more than you could give. Please just let me breathe. Take my hand and lead my soul. Create more than me. Not praise fall. I've done it all. I've seen it all. Feel as if I'm headed for a breakdown. Run away from there. And I'm waiting for something more than you could give. Please just let me breathe. Please just let me whenever. Unlock the door, it's far in the morning. Take a dose, it's time to show you how to live. I got the potion, forcing my way through these walls of normalcy. Your normalcy, the different beliefs have brought us here. Your medicine, the key. I hold you down with chemical, mental, gentle fingers. I rub your hair back now, telling you things you don't believe, but neither do I. So why can I control what I say? These words fall from my face, killing me slowly. What are you covering? Is this what Push away all my thoughts when I'm awake. Careful where I lay my hat these are days. Too many times I've been led astray. When I wake in the morning, tell you I'm not afraid. I don't even know who I am these are days. All my life I've been pushed away. Feel me, severing the head, cutting off all that's been unsaid. I'm giving back everything you gave. I'm thinking for myself. Unlock the door, it's 4 in the morning. Unlock the door, it's 4 in the morning. Unlock the door, it's 4 in the morning.